we're not in your mix. We're not in your mix, like ever. We never want to be in your mix. We don't want.
We don't want to party with you.
We don't want to party with you. We don't want anything from you. Half the time we don't even like your makeup. So it's like,
he doesn't just not understand black culture. He doesn't understand any culture, because why does he have a video where he's got a bunch of guns laid out in front of him? Like he's got, mob ties, but he's currently trying to deal with that problem in court.
Yeah. But you in the video surrounded by a bunch of choppers. You're the Canadian chopper slinger now.
Oh my God.
You the Toronto trigger squeezer now.
This guy's crazy.
Huh?
What's up, HushBuzzz squad? It's your girl back on your screens for another epic exploration into the heart of hip-hop's most seismic clash. Over the next 15 minutes, we will journey from the glimmering studios of Toronto to the stoic boardrooms of major labels, from explosive live streams to whispered rumors and underground clubs. We'll unpack not only the visuals and the verses, but also the motivations, the money moves, and the emotional stakes at play. This isn't just a battle of bars, it's a study of identity, legacy, and the lengths artists will go to control the narrative. Stay locked in, because by the end, you'll see why this war is redefining the rules of the rap game.
So what then? So what then, big dog? Don't look away now. Don't look away now. Don't look away now. Don't get shy now.
Close your eyes and imagine the moment. The lights dim on set, haze swirls at your feet, and the director shouts, "Action." Instead of the expected luxury yacht or neon-lit club, Drake emerges, surrounded by a fortress of assault rifles and choppers. Each barrel catches the spotlight like polished chrome, the scene exuding Cold War tension. Yet just hours earlier, Drake was inside a courtroom battling defamation claims. That stark juxtaposition, cinematic spectacle versus legal vulnerability, raises a compelling question. When your art and your anxieties collide, which narrative wins? It's a gamble that laid bare the fault lines between image and reality.
Y'all favorite Twitter pages are being paid to slander Clips the week of their album release. Man, I've been waiting to have a conversation with y'all like this for a little minute. So yesterday, Kirko, a famous page on Twitter, posted Clips' upcoming album, Let God Sort 'Em Out, has reportedly surfaced online days before its official release. And they turned their comments off. Now, Kirko has posted like when songs leak and stuff, but usually when big albums are about to come out or albums that people are talking about, like Hurry Up Tomorrow, for instance, The Weeknd's album leaked a couple days before the album drop, or some songs leaked at least. And they didn't necessarily post it. So I did find that weird, right?
For the past few weeks, Drake's stands were...
Enter Pusha T, the architect of scathing diss tracks, whose razor-sharp wordplay has trademarked his reputation. Within minutes of the video drop, Pusha unleashed an Instagram blitz, coining Drake the Toronto trigger squeezer. But this clever jab went beyond humor. It challenged the core of authenticity in hip-hop. Pusha interrogated the trend of wielding hardware for shock value, rather than crafting verses that resonate with lived experiences. His message was clear. The mightiest weapon in rap remains the pen, and true credibility is weathered in adversity, not manufactured theatrics. While that showdown played out, a parallel drama unfolded. The long-awaited resurrection of Clips with Let God Sort Him Out. After a 15-year hiatus, anticipation reached a fever pitch. But just as trailers promised blockbuster thrills, rumors of sabotage surfaced online. Seemingly random accounts with no prior Clips history began spouting dismissive takes, calling the duo relics and commercially irrelevant. The precision timing was too suspect to be coincidence. Pusha recognized the signature of stealth sabotage, a covert operation aimed at undermining his legacy and stealing the thunder from Clips' triumphant return.
But, I mean, y'all don't think it's extremely corny for him to be in a video surrounded by guns?
No, absolutely it is.
Like,
for sure.
Y'all don't think that's extremely corny?
Yeah. But the song, honestly, it just sounds like another good hit Drake. I mean, a good Drake hit. It don't really sound like
I don't even know if it's. I don't even know if it's.
I wouldn't
say.
know what I mean?
I wouldn't
Like,
say a hit.
It don't.
It's a cool
I mean,
record.
like another Drake,
Like the
single.
vibe.
Like, okay, cool, like a vibey single.
Why
like,
is he in the video surrounded by guns? What is the point?
Because,
You want to go to war because you got the rap battle?
He said nobody cared till they in front of your tombstone. So yeah, it was
I'm not at him. I'm not mad at it. I just don't love the record. It's a cool record.
you
Why
don't
I
is
just
he
don't love
in
it.
the video surrounded by guns?
It was a reference to something, but I can look up the
Aubrey
reference.
Gun Graham,
Man, he was
AR Graham now.
I just-
That's who you are now. You're AR Graham. This record would make a lot of sense if Drake hadn't said nothing for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
If he hadn't said a word, no lawsuits, no nothing, hadn't said nothing, he just came out, what did I miss? I didn't know what y'all was on. Like, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
But you in the video surrounded by a bunch of choppers. Huh? You're the Canadian chopper slinger now.
Oh my god.
See, I'm just not. It's cool.
You the Toronto trigger squeezer now.
This guy's crazy.
Huh? What's going on?
You are so I know that man talk about you in therapy. You are so triggering.
Why are y'all that? But why, man? That's just tone deaf. You in a video surrounded by guns. You lost the rap battle. It is what it is. You got your ass handed to you for the past year and some change. Now you back with the choppers.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Y'all that's just
It's
y'all
not
cool
okay.
with that.
While that showdown played out, a parallel drama unfolded. The long-awaited resurrection of Clips with Let God Sort Him Out. After a 15-year hiatus, anticipation reached a fever pitch. But just as trailers promised blockbuster thrills, rumors of sabotage surfaced online. Seemingly random accounts with no prior Clips history began spouting dismissive takes, calling the duo relics and commercially irrelevant. The precision timing was too suspect to be coincidence. Pusha recognized the signature of stealth sabotage, a covert operation aimed at undermining his legacy and stealing the thunder from Clips' triumphant return.
So what then? So what then, big dog? Don't look away now. Don't look away now. Don't look away now. Don't get shy now. We'll fold that up right now.
Nerd. Stop it. Stop it, brother.
Yeah. Blessings. Blessings. Big up yourself.
Undeterred, Pusha turned that adversity into a rallying cry. He released another Instagram proclamation. Can't nothing stop this greatness? The lies are very telling. The people will never believe these smear campaigns. That single sentence galvanized fans into action. Streaming numbers for the album soared, authentic reviews flooded playlists, and social media buzz shifted from doubt to unbridled support. This moment illustrated a crucial truth. In today's digital battlefield, collective fan power can neutralize even the most insidious PR attacks. The stakes reached new heights with Chains and Whips, Clips' explosive track featuring Kendrick Lamar, an alliance rumored to have been in the works for years. Yet industry insiders claimed Def Jam executives panicked at the Kendrick verse, citing fear of controversial trump card references. Pusha exposed the real reason, protecting Drake's multi-million-dollar interests from the optics of two of his fiercest rivals collaborating. When Pusha refused to mute a single bar, Def Jam dropped Clips, forcing the album into independent distribution through Roc Nation. It was a high-stakes rebellion against corporate censorship and a statement that art must supersede commerce.
And for them to have, the energy of a censorship level of energy, no, we're not putting this out. You stop, talking to my management team.
In a swift counterstrike, Drake went full throttle. Visualize him barreling through Toronto's downtown streets in a promo-wrapped truck, live streaming to millions. Suddenly, a group of kids on bikes chanted Kendrick's diss line from Not Like Us. What could have been a viral marketing moment turned tense as Drake snarled back, warning they could get shot. That unscripted exchange blurred the line between performative bravado and real-world threat, underscoring how every gesture from a global icon reverberates far beyond the studio.
And for me, at that point, I was like, man, this shit reminds me too much of 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And reminds me of everything that happened, within that year and a half.
Your battle with Drake.
Right, but I mean, just the censorship of it and the things that, were stopped and halted and verses and so on and so forth. I was like, oh, this is a real situation.
As if visuals and live streams weren't enough, Drake escalated the feud into the courtroom, suing Universal Music Group for defamation, arguing the label allowed Kendrick's diss tracks to circulate and harm his reputation. Industry analysts condemned the move as the ultimate victim play, a billionaire artist resorting to legal action to police dissies. In a candid GQ interview, Pusha skewered the lawsuit as antithetical to hip-hop's gladiatorial roots, arguing that turning lyrical warfare into legal warfare undermines the raw spirit of the culture.
After Added On, or whatever, there were quite a few records that were stopped, put like, yo, we're not doing this, or was, just basically shelved. And it
Your
was
verses,
yeah,
for
my
instance, on the
verses.
Pop Smoke album.
Yeah, Pop Smoke. But the telling part was when they would get the lyrics wrong.
Oh, sure.
So it one day I forget what song this was, but there was a Pop Smoke song that definitely was that had bars in it.
Mm-hmm.
By you.
But then there was another that didn't, and they thought it did. And I was like, wait a minute, what is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you're interpreting something totally.
The public discourse fractured. One camp hailed Drake's video as masterful symbolism, guns pointed inward to signify internal battles, a striking metaphor for the pressures of fame. The other camp decried it as performative hypocrisy, a man suing over insults, theatrically brandishing firearms for entertainment. This debate crystallized a modern dilemma. In an age where every misstep can trigger litigation, how do artists maintain the freedom to challenge and provoke without becoming collateral damage? Timing, as ever, was impeccable. On the one-year anniversary of Kendrick's Not Like Us, Drake dropped What Did I Miss, lacing bars with veiled references. They turned my scars into songs, a nod to betrayal. Switches flip when loyalty dips, a jab at perceived backstabbers. Critics dissected every lyric for hidden meaning, debating whether each line was a calculated strike. Yet the gun imagery in the video overshadowed the lyrical mastery, sparking debate on whether Drake sacrificed narrative depth for spectacle.
In your mind, they were being overly sensitive about you rapping about another artist signed to that label. Drake, a huge artist under the Universal banner. And they were sort of playing.
Pusha's strategic onslaught continued in a sit-down with Elliott Wilson, where he drew parallels to his legendary Added On campaign of 2018, which exposed Drake's secret son and led Def Jam to bury his tracks in retaliation. Pusha recounted the fallout. Radio plays dropped, streaming numbers stagnated, and collaborators were discouraged from featuring him. Yet he emerged from that crucible with unwavering resolve, proving that adversity can catalyze artistic evolution when met with principled defiance. He detailed how projects featuring icons like Pop Smoke disappeared from platforms after Added On, casualties of corporate risk aversion. Instead of retreating, Pusha harnessed those setbacks to craft a narrative of triumph over censorship, a case study in converting obstacles into opportunities for authenticity-driven engagement. Today, Drake teases Iceman as a project poised to leave you uneasy, promising a narrative shift. My podium has been hard for all of us to ignore. This next chapter may flip the script on everything. Is this an artistic confession of vulnerability? A subtle acknowledgement of the personal toll exacted by this feud? Or is it another meticulously engineered spectacle designed to dominate headlines? The anticipation alone sets a high bar for what comes next. Meanwhile, fan communities have become echo chambers of speculation. Reddit threads swirl with theories. Will Drake pivot to a stripped-down, introspective sound, or double down on grandiose visuals? Will Kendrick Lamar deliver a surprise diss track on SoundCloud, reigniting the feud? And will Def Jam or Universal throw another curveball? Each development reshapes the conflict map, keeping the stakes perpetually elevated. So, HushBuzzz fam, where do your loyalties lie? Are you enthralled by Drake's blockbuster vision, his cinematic bravado and global brand resonance? Or do you stand with Pusha's unfiltered authenticity, his refusal to compromise, and mastery of lyrical warfare? Hit the comments with your verdict, smash that subscribe button for real-time intel, and ring the bell, because in the world of hip-hop, the next plot twist is always just one verse away. Until next time, stay sharp, stay engaged, and keep those speakers booming.